I'm back. I just wanted to do a follow-up on the video that I posted yesterday. Since more people than I originally intended to watch it watched it, and I didn't want people to become discouraged or take the wrong message away from what it was that I was actually trying to give you guys. So I really wanted to give you guys more of like an encouraging video, but I can see why it may have not been that encouraging for some, especially for those that are researching the company and wondering if they should sign up. I did receive a few questions asking me if they believe that oversaturation of the market was one of the reasons that I wasn't doing well. No, I don't believe that an oversaturation of the market is the reason why I wasn't doing well, because I don't believe that we're even close to reaching that point of being oversaturated in the market. And I'll tell you why. We all have different inventory. There are constantly putting out new prints. We all have different prints. Even if we do have the same exact inventory as somebody else, we never have the same designs or prints as somebody else, which makes our inventory unique to us. We all carry different sizes. I know some customers don't, some consultants don't carry plus sizes. Some consultants don't carry the extra small sizes. And some consultants focus on those customer bases. Like myself, I do offer more variety in plus sizes, nowhere near where I want to be, but I do try to keep it fair for everybody because my intention is to not outcast those who may be a little bit bigger than others or who may be a little bit smaller than others, because I don't believe that every woman's the same. We're all built differently. So that in itself just will bring you different customer base. Now, the reason why I don't believe there's an oversaturation in the market is because I spoke to 3 different women yesterday after I made my post. I had another woman contact me. All the same stories. We're completely new to LuLaRoe, had never touched, tried, or even seen in person a single LuLaRoe product. Now, for those 3 women in one day to come to me and say that they've never even held the product in their hand tells me that there is not an oversaturation in the market, because if not, then somebody in their immediate family would own a piece of LuLaRoe or would have hosted a party or would have done something. They just happened to hear it from friends of friends or seen friends post, or they've heard it on the media because there has been some news about LuLaRoe lately. Another reason why I don't believe that there's an oversaturation in the market is because I live in New York City, one of the most populated areas in the United States, and I can go weeks, I mean weeks, without seeing a single person wearing LuLaRoe. When I see a person wearing LuLaRoe, I freak out because it's so rare to see it. And the same thing, when somebody sees me wearing LuLaRoe, which is very far and few between encounters where I've actually had somebody call me out and say they've seen me wear LuLaRoe, it's always been somebody who was new or hadn't really tried it yet. I have a fairly big customer base here now, and most of them are the same. They hadn't tried it before. They wanted to try it in person, and I provided them with that opportunity. So there's still a huge market that hasn't been tapped. So I do not believe that that was the reason that my sales were suffering. I truly believe that it might have been something else, warmer weather, people gone on vacation, people weren't getting paid. I mean, payday was Friday, so when you hear my numbers, that could be a very big reason why. May not be the only reason why, because, correlation does not equal causation. And that's the same thing right now, what's going on. Correlation of a lot of consultants kind of onboarding at the same time is not the cause of some of us having lower sales. Yes, there's more consultants onboarding, but that also means that I have more people to go and share my customer base with. If I don't have what people are looking for, then I have somebody else to refer them to, which I have many times. We're not in this to compete against one another. We're here to help one another. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and present to you some of my numbers and kind of the reasons why I was distraught. Going into the weekend, by Friday, I had $155 worth of sales. That is nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. That's like, forget it. Not even worth my time right now. That's the reason why I said that I was feeling discouraged. That's the reason why I said I wanted to scream. Because those aren't my usual numbers. Even when I was hosting just 2 parties a week, 3 parties a week, I could easily bring in about $1,000 to $2,000 worth of sales. So for me to be hosting that many parties and not getting the results I wanted, that's what kind of frustrated me. But it's to be expected. There's slow times and there's high times. So we kind of have to just really roll with the punches. And part of being a successful business owner is knowing how to pick yourself back up, is knowing how to keep fighting, is knowing when to walk away, and knowing when to reapproach it. So I knew I had to keep fighting. I knew that I had to just keep pushing through, and I knew I had to pick myself up. Because if not, then I would have never had all these sales that I had this weekend. If I would not have kept going, I would have missed out on a huge, huge potential for my business. So, yesterday, I had my inventory posted, and I invoiced and have already received payment for $849 worth of merchandise. That's also a huge difference from what I had going into it. So you can imagine how moved and how touched and why I was so emotional yesterday about my sales. It was because I had gone from $155 to $849 already invoiced and paid for at that time. That was a significant difference. And it means all the difference between being able to order more inventory for my customers and not being able to order more inventory, putting food on the table, not putting food on the table, paying my electric bill, not paying my electric bill. So this is something that was a learning moment for me. And I'm glad that it turned out the way it did, because as of right now, with my outstanding invoices that haven't been paid, I have $1,010 worth of sales from yesterday. That has made my day. It's still nothing close to what I have made. You remember I said that I was making this much 2-3 parties a week. So it's still something that's slow, but something that I am extremely thankful and blessed to have. I am so thankful to have that money coming in so that I can do all of the above, everything that I just listed. I still have some sales coming in. I have solds coming in still. And if I had to guess with that, I would say that I have another $200 to $250 worth of merchandise that have been sold within the past 2 hours that I haven't invoiced because I was packing up orders. And even so, like that $200, $250, I would not have made that if I would have given up. So my total sales for the weekend, not including those that I haven't invoiced yet, just the sales that I've invoiced, is $1,165 for the week. For the week. So I started with $155, and I'm ending with above $1,165 worth of sales. Okay, that is the most amazing feeling ever. I have my customers to thank for that, so thank you. Anybody who's watching this that has supported my small business, I completely appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you know, because without you, I would not be here. I would not be where I am right now. So thank you. Now, I will do a video talking more about the numbers because I know that a lot of people are moved by the numbers, but there's no denying that this business does give you, well, it gives you a great opportunity and does make you quite a bit of money. I'm not gonna lie, it does. So I'll do something about that if you guys would like, but I just really wanted you guys to know that yesterday was not a common occurrence, which is why I wanted to post it. It was mostly made for consultants like me who have never really struggled to make those sales and found themselves struggling for a week. So it was made more to encourage people not to give up and to encourage people to keep on going and to follow their dreams and remember what your why is. And to not forget what your why is, because I think if you really lose sight of why you're doing this and why it is that you began LuLaRoe in the first place, that it could be very easy to become discouraged. But as long as your heart is in the right place, as long as your intentions are in the right place, and as long as you go back at it and keep trying, you will be successful. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and I hope you guys will subscribe down below to me, because I will be posting a lot more about my LuLaRoe experience and what it means to be in this business and kind of what it means to me as a consultant of the opportunity that I've been blessed with, and also sharing some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, because I know that I struggled a lot in the beginning to manage my time. So if you would like to see any of those videos, or if you'd like to leave some comments or suggestions below to let me know what it is exactly that you would like to know, I would be more than happy to answer any questions and to make any of those videos for you. Thanks.